So yeah, it is going to be a great night for some football as we head into early next week, though. Not so much as we start out next week with that cold air moving in. So that's why we are calling for a weather alert Monday morning. So just be prepared for that. We will enjoy the warmth while it lasts out there for you this morning as we get into the first part of the weekend. But the coldest air of the season does blow in. We're talking about temperatures down in the 30s, and we will have some wind chills likely in the 20s as we head out Monday morning. So if you haven't gotten out the coats and sweaters, go ahead and do that over the weekend. Dig them out of the closet and the drawers that you might have them in. Make sure you stay updated as we keep you updated going through the weekend. For this morning, though, we'll have the clear skies taking you on out this morning. No issues out there for us, but let's talk about the changes that will be coming our way. We'll still be in the low 80s today. Look at those 90s heading down to Austin, San Antonio later today. So that's where the warmth will be. Upper 60s across the panhandle for today. So that's going to be the cooler spot heading out to Amarillo. Now, there will be one weak front work its way through today. Those winds will shift coming around out of the north. So that will help make for a very nice evening for some football out there with the mild temperatures. The next front, though, moves in during the day on Saturday. But by Saturday evening, we'll see those temperatures tumbling across the area and the coldest air going all the way back to last March that we've seen in quite some time here across the area. So it will be quite cold out there with those overnight lows dipping down into the 30s, well into the 30s it looks like for us, as we'll have some low mid 30s. So a few spots may actually hit freezing, maybe not getting there officially as we head into Monday morning, but we're going to be down in the 30s, 35, maybe 36 coming over to Fort Worth and Dallas. And again, when we factor in those winds, that will be lighter Monday morning, but they will be brisk during the overnight. We still could dip down into the upper 20s in a few spots. But for right now, taking you on out to DFW Airport, it's 64 degrees. Those winds out of the south, 11 miles per hour out there. So we're going to be a little breezy, maybe getting into that 10, 20 mile per hour range early today out of the south before the first weaker front works its way in. 62 getting out to Rockwall, 63 in Terrell here this morning. You see all around the Metroplex for the most part in the lower 60s here as you head on out the door. So a mild start, and those temperatures today will warm into the upper 70s, low 80s, I think, for the most part as we go into this afternoon. So that normal high 70. So we're still going to be well above that here as we go through the day. But as we get into the weekend, we'll start out tomorrow morning around 54. South winds early on will become northerly later in the afternoon, 15 to 20. So that's when those temperatures will start to fall, and you'll notice the difference likely if you're going to be out late Saturday. And then we'll have some upper 40s on Sunday morning. But look at that high, only around 59. We'll have some strong north winds, 20 to 25, and they will be gusty as well as we get into Sunday. All right, here's that 14-day forecast, the weather alert for Monday with those very cold temperatures. Be back up around 69, though, as we get into Tuesday. So temperatures do begin to bounce back pretty quickly. By the middle of the week, we'll have some mid 70s, around 78 next Thursday, and could even get back into the low 80s. Yeah, I know we don't want to see those 80s anymore, but we'll be close to that, I think, by next Friday, heading into the following weekend. All right, let's get back over to the station when we check on traffic.